Param Brahma, the Supreme Brahman. And this is exactly what you found with your own experience. You have admitted it. Now admit that you are Brahman. There's no other way out. Masabdho yuga kalpeshu gatagamyeshu nekadha nodeti nastametyeka samvid esha swayam prabha. Very poetic, sublime verse, one of my favorite verses in this book. As the months roll by, days, weeks and months, consciousness shines. As the years roll by, consciousness shines. And as the centuries and millennia roll by, consciousness is shining. You might say, no, dead. At most 100 years, 110 years. That body is dead. Consciousness is not dead. Then, Gatagamyeshu anekadha. Many such centuries and millennia and ages have come and gone. Consciousness, nodeti nastameti. This one shining sun of consciousness is ever there. It is not born with the birth of a body. It does not age with the aging of the body. It illumines, it experiences, it generates experiences. It does not die with the death of the body. It is not born every time we wake up. It does not disappear or gets diminished when we are dreaming, and does not disappear when we are in deep sleep. It is ever shining, not diminished nor increasing. The sun of consciousness neither rises nor sets. Self-luminous, it shines by itself. He says, one more thing. I have established your nature as one constant consciousness. Our nature is one constant consciousness. And this is the claim that we are constantly experiencing it. In fact, all experience is because of this constant consciousness. That's why experience is there. And if you said experience itself is life, then all our life is basically this consciousness experiencing things. That's all. And that's what we are. We are this awareness, this consciousness. Generally, we don't doubt this, but we generally say, yeah, I am this body with awareness, with a mind and awareness. But here we are being asked to say that, to see that we are this awareness, this consciousness with a mind and body. Occasionally the body is not experienced. In dreams, this body is not experienced. In deep sleep, this body is not experienced. Mind, powerful argument. Even the mind is not experienced occasionally in deep sleep. In waking, the mind is experienced. In dreams, the mind is experienced. In deep sleep, the mind is not experienced. Yet, the thrust of the argument is you continue to exist and shine undiminished, unaffected by the disappearance, the occasional daily disappearance of the mind. You are not the body, not the mind. Even though the mind appears and the body appears, you can be happily embodied in the body. You can happily use the mind. But you are not it. You are not limited by the body, not limited by the mind. Powerful claims. And even more, the claim is it's already there. It's a fact. Take a look, see it. And then, this one limitless consciousness, never ending, ever shining, ever present, never absent consciousness is also the source of all value, fulfillment, joy. Because one might ask at this point, okay, suppose I grant all this, but what good is this to me? I am suffering because I am conscious. So all my sufferings are also due to my consciousness. So what good is all this? Answer. He gives two arguments, very tightly intellect arguments. I'll read out the verses 8 and 9 and give you the argument in gist. 8 and 9. Iyam atma paranandaha parapremaspadam yataha mana bhuvam hi bhuyasam iti prematmanikshate. This very self is the source of greatest joy because it is So it is the object of greatest love. And nobody ever says that I should not exist. Everybody says I should continue to exist. And there we see that it is the source of greatest joy and love. What is the argument here? It's a weird way of thinking. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but we never think in that way. The thought behind this, the argument behind it is this. Whatever gives us happiness, we love, we like it. It could be a thing, it could be an activity, it could be a food, it could be a place, it could be a person, it could be a book, whatever it is. It could be Facebook likes. Whatever gives us happiness, joy, we like it, we love it. And we always want it to be there. If something is giving us joy, we like it and we want it to be there. If something stops giving us joy or does not give us joy or gives us pain, we don't like it and we want to get rid of it. It could be a person, a place, a thing, or whatever it is. And the same thing can be both. And one time it can be a source of joy and happiness, and after some time I'm bored with it. Again, place, person, thing, activity. So the logic is this. If it is a source of happiness, I love it, I want it, and I want to keep it. If it's a source of pain or unpleasant, then I dislike it, I don't love it, I want to get rid of it. Now reverse it. If there is something that I want to keep, it's something that I love. Otherwise I won't want to keep it. It's something that I like, I love it. And if I like it or love it, the reason must be it gives me happiness. Now the one thing that we always want to keep and never want to get rid of is our own self. I, me, myself. Nobody ever wants to die. Nobody ever wants to stop existing. I know what you are all thinking. What about suicide? Yes, but even suicide is always, it's because of some particular reason. And somebody has got a huge amount of debt. And I can't live with this anymore. I'm going to jump off. Luckily, you don't have high skyscrapers here. Manhattan is full of high skyscrapers and a lot of people with debt also. So I'm going to jump off and kill myself. So somebody says, no, Biden comes and says, your debts are forgiven. Student loan forgiven. Oh, great. You're going to jump? What happened? No. Now I don't want to jump anymore. So I don't want to destroy myself. It was just the pressure which was making me do this. I always want to keep myself. Now what's the logic? If I always want to keep myself, then I'm always something that I love. And something that I always love is something that's always giving me happiness. So I, the self, which I want to preserve, must be an object of continuous love. And that must be because it is giving me continuous happiness. So the self is always a source of happiness. It needs thinking over. Now somebody might say, all right, my own existence you are saying is a source of happiness. I don't doubt it, but it's just a little happiness, not much. Much more happiness in the cookie and much more happiness in Facebook, social media. Myself is not the source of much happiness, little bit. No, he says, yourself, you yourself, this consciousness is the source of maximum happiness, unlimited happiness. How? He'll prove it. Another argument. 9th verse. Tat prematmathamanyatra naivam manyartham atmani atas tat paramam tena paramanandatatmanaha. So what he says here is this. Here's another very strange piece of logic. It works like this. If you love something for the sake of something else, then that one is loved more than this one. I love, say mother, example is the mother loves the toys which her child plays with. So why is the toy loved? Because of the child. You love the toy because of the child. Now, which one is loved more, the toy or the child? A very strange mother who loves the toy more than the child. So if you love one thing for the sake of another, you love that other one more than the first one. Now, what is the thing which is loved for the sake of, everything is loved for the sake of one thing only, and that is the self. Whatever our conception of self, everything that we love in the world is because of this one. And I love this example. Somebody said, no, this is not right. I really love my job. This young man, he had a wonderful job in a multinational corporation. I love my job. Somebody asked him, must be a Vedanta teacher, so asked him, so you love the job or the money? No, I love the job. All right, in that case, you will have the job, you'll do the job, turn up and do the job, but you won't get the money. So, no. Then, if you are forced, one of the two, you don't have to do the job, you can keep the money. Or you can do the job, but you won't get the money. Which one will you choose? I'll choose the money. So, the job is loved for the sake of the money. Which one is loved more? Money. Then he was asked, so this money, you will get it, but you can't spend it. You can't spend it. No. I have to spend it. I have to spend money. I have to buy things for my family, for my kids and all of that. So I have to spend the money. You have an option. You can either have the money or the things which you will buy. And then with that money, I'll have the things which I can buy. What use is the money without those things? All right. You can have those things. You have those things, but they will not be for your family, just some random family. You can have all those things, and they'll go to some family. You say you want it for the family, for the kids and all. You'll go to some random family, but not to your family. No. I want it to go to my family. Job is loved for the money. Money is loved for what it can buy. Those things are loved for the sake of the family, and the family is my family. It's loved for the sake of the self. It's a relationship to the self. So what is loved for the sake of another? The other one is loved more than the first one. So money is loved more than the job. The things are loved more than the money. The family is loved more than the things. And my family. So I am loved more than the family. But what we love, that which gives us happiness. We love that more which gives us maximum happiness. We love the self the maximum. So it must be giving us maximum happiness. And therefore the self is the source of maximal and continual happiness. This maximal and continual happiness in Vedanta is called Ananda, bliss. This ever-shining nature of yours, the Atman, is called Chit, consciousness, which we are talking about till now. And its never-changing nature, throughout waking, dreaming, sleeping, throughout all lifetimes it is there. That is called Sat, pure being. And then the 10th verse he concludes. Ittam satchid parananda atma yuktya tatha vidham param brahma tayoschaikyam shrutyanteshu upadishyate. So this, the self which we are talking about till now, for the verse number 3 till now, 10th verse, this is pure being, pure consciousness and pure bliss. This is called Sat Chit Ananda. And we have ascertained this, hopefully, based only on our present experience and reasoning. Now he says, open your Upanishads, your Vedanta. This is called Param Brahma, the Supreme Brahman. And this is exactly what you found with your own experience. You have admitted it. Now admit that you are Brahman. There's no other way out.